Our pirate haven here in Galecrest Isle is looking so sick. You know, I've actually been thinking how I can improve this more than any of our old world territories. Let me be very frank on this one, because I've never played around with this mod, and I highly advise you guys go and take a look-see at this. If you don't know which mod this is specifically,
Another
it is part...
pair has had their island seized.
Thanks a lot, announcer. You'll get it later. This is the Military Attention Pirates mod, which now it's got a little bit of a... we're breaking the immersion with the ship just casually going through it. But nevertheless, it is a very fun mod, and I highly recommend you guys take a look-see at it. The entirety of the Military Attention mod is absolutely incredible. Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Anno 1800 modded campaign. Hope you all are doing well today. As always, I have to take a moment to thank YouTube channel members El Davo, Doozy, Crimson Jack, Carl London, Mr. Robert, Fra Nicola, Mr. Major, and Mario. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel in an additional way, along with everybody else who just happened to come across this channel, because that's what I'm told the most these days, that the channel is just found like that, you know? Do feel free to take a look-see. Very active on here. Would definitely love for you to be a part of our growing Imperium. Trying to reach 10,000 by the end of the year. I'm going to make it happen. Trust me on this one. My eyeballs have never been this large. So, we're going to be continuing our work here on Galecrest Isle. Today, I really want to focus more so on the Hacienda. So, without further ado, let's just jump into it. Let's go. I've also had like 3 cups of coffee, so be prepared for me to be very hyper. And the very first thing... Where are my banners? Where are they? Where are they? Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. We're good. We're good. Crisis averted. Crisis averted. Banner. Okay, that's really important, alright? Whenever you put down a Hacienda, you have to make sure you have your banners. Now, the main thing here is that I want to try to move all of these probably like in the back here, or maybe over into this side. So we have enough room to play around with the Hacienda itself. So let's just go ahead and start that whole process. I want to start by moving the poncho darners first and foremost, because I really don't want to run out of any of the nifty, awesome ponchos. And I don't actually own a poncho myself, but I really want one, okay? I really, really want a poncho. I think they're really cool. Put these...
with you could be a lottery.
Okay, champ. You know what? Deal with me and see what happens. I guarantee you it's not going to be a lottery. I will be the most upfront person you've ever met. Guaranteed. There's those two. Loop that around. I'm going to get rid of them right now. Right here and right here. And then the next thing that we're going to have to move are these things as well. The fried plantain kitchens and I guess these 2 farms. But I'm kind of thinking over here that I want to put down the fried plantain kitchens right in the town a little bit. So maybe I can do this. Let's get rid of that home. We're going to put 1 fried plantain kitchen here. I'm trying to simulate it being a legitimate town, you know? Where would you go to get your fried plantains? Oh, right down here. You know, right down the street. That's where you want to go to get your fried plantains. In my humble opinion, I really like making settlements like that, personally. And then we need to move these 2 alpaca farms as well. I think we can probably put them down here, where beeth the alpaca farms. There we go. Do we have the silo thingamabobbers? Can we build those? We can. Do we have corn here? We do indeed have corn, but I don't think I put down any corn farms quite yet, which I can go ahead and do here in a moment. Go and put this one here, and then I'm going to just copy it. And now I'm going a little bit fast here because I want to just get this stuff positioned so we can start working on the Hacienda, because there are mods tied to the Hacienda as well. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. And put this thing right here. That's at 98. You're fine. Not too fond of where these ones are. You're not going to be impacting that at all, so that can be moved.
If they don't bring some first.
Yeah, I know. They're bringing it first. They're bringing it. Let's put this guy right about here. And you know what I think the problem is? We just don't have enough timber or wood coming out of here. Let's take a look. Yeah, so we're going to need some more wood. And I can go ahead and work on that first and foremost. So 1 right there will be great. Another 1 right there. Let's get the roads attached. We're going to need another... let's go put this guy like right there. How's that now? Okay. I guess we need more. You'll love to see it. One there. Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. Absolutely not. Nope, nope, nope. Not putting that there. That's at 100. You're going there. And you instantly go down to 98%. Love to see it. And because we don't want to just sit back here and wait for them to plant things, I'm just going to speed up the process by putting down a whole bunch of trees around it. Perfect. So that should be good now, right? Perfect. Awesome. So if we take a little look-see at everything that we have here, we already have enough water coming through. There's enough 1-pound fish. We are not producing schnapps yet. Work clothes, there's plenty of clay so far. A decent amount of bricks coming out too. Basic weapons, we haven't started working on that. Sugarcane, we're probably going to have to increase a little bit more because of the rum. That's a lot of rum that they're going to be drinking. I mean, obviously, pirates are going to be drinking a lot of rum. Haven't worked on the coffee yet, and same goes with the rest of the stuff. Fried plantains looking a little sus. Ponchos looking a little sus, but we will be getting to work on that ASP. Along with that, we're going to get one corn farm going because, well, quite frankly, I need those silos to be active. So I'm going to put down this corn farm right here.
Has ended.
Okay, and watch them completely demolish one another. I'm totally not going to get involved. There's no point. So I have been thinking, there have been some questions regarding multiplayer with me or just multiplayer in general. And I want to address those really quick. I am going to start up multiplayer type sessions after this, not this series, the One Island campaign and the 2070 ones end, because I really want to make sure I get a good amount of people that are interested, and I have a really cool idea for it, okay? I don't think, or rather, I should put it this way. I'm not sure if it's going to entirely work, so I have to take a look-see at the campaign or the mechanics of multiplayer because I've never done it before. But I think, in the grand scheme of things, it's going to work out just fine. It's a really nifty idea, I think. So do keep in mind that you have to be on the Discord if you want to get involved with that. But it's completely up to you, honestly, at the end of the day. So what I'm going to do here is I kind of want to change the roads out to... Oh, Hacienda streets require... I like that change. So this is a whole Hacienda overhaul mod. Okay, so we're going to be seeing a lot of different stuff. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of all these roads because I want to legitimately make a very nice looking hacienda.
The city has grown more beautiful.
Thanks, man. You know, give us some room in the back, and I'll tell you why.
Ceasefire has ended.
We're gonna put some ornaments and stuff down, some hacienda type ornaments, and that should be good right there. So now everything's connected up. And while we're getting a little bit of the hacienda or the stuff up here, I do want to try and put down some really. What the hell? Oh, no, you're not doing this to me right now. Oh, my God. You don't say. You don't say. Look at this. Look at this. We can put this right in the front. So I guess, okay, everyone close your eyes. 3, 2, 1. Banner. Actually, you didn't see anything. Guaranteed. Nope, not at all. You can't put this thing in the middle, which kind of sucks. So what's the difference here? That's the large one. Oh, this one's like a... Oh, okay. So I'll tell you what. This one is a border entrance, and then this one is like smack dab in the middle. You know what? The border one, I'm kind of digging this for some reason. I want to try this out. So these ones, do we have one that are border walls? Okay, why are they not visible? Oh, there we go. Now they're visible. That looks sick. Right up against it like that. Whoa, what are you doing? What the hell? So I have to put them down individually? I mean, I'm fine with that. If it doesn't seem like too much of an inconvenience, rather. I did want this one, though. That kind of... I don't know. Is it the same on this side?
This is progress, at least.
Oh, yeah. Totally. It's a wicked awesome silo. Hello? Why are we not turning? What's happening right now? Okay. Well, we have put it like this. But that's an interesting way of starting off the hacienda over here. And then you know what we can also do? Seas of Change banner. Another banner. Neat. And there are also these wicked awesome murals. So I'm going to put down this mural right over here. And this mural right over here. That looks pretty. I like it. Tree. Awesome. So in the back here, I like these Hacienda pools. And, you know, just because they're a pirate group, they don't have to not like the Hacienda type stuff, right? They love them.
Ceasefire has ended.
Okay, clown. Yeah, here you go. Enjoy your little payment so you don't kill off anything yet. There.
Very well, but there's
Be
no
quiet.
withdrawal.
That's legitimately all I want to hear from him. It's just like, take the money and then be quiet. So, what can we put in the middle here? I think I'd like to go to Fiesta. This is not even. I don't like that. This would have been perfect. And you know what? I am going to do this. We're going to change up the road here a little bit. Get rid of all that. We're going to put the Sunwell right there in the middle. And then I'm going to connect up the roads like this. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Very, very pretty. Very nice Hacienda area to start off. Now, we also do have the Honolulu quarters, and then we also have the smaller residences. So the difference here being is that this is probably the equivalent of what we would have in the base game, right? And then we have the smaller ones, which are individual households. I'm very curious to see how this would work. So I'm going to put down one here to start, and let's just take a look.
in la mañana.
Okay, so guaranteed, we can upgrade these homes. All right, I like that. So we're going to need some more fried plantains. We're also... What the hell is your problem? What do you mean we're out? How are we out? I'm confusion. How is that even possible? Well, we only have 2 of those. Okay, that I understand. But why is it that slow? Is it the fish oil being a problem? And I have to move these too. 99, that's 100. So at least that's a third one. So it could be a fish oil related. No, it's not a fish oil problem. I think it's just being ridiculously slow for no apparent reason. Yeah, I don't know. It like, cause this thing hasn't had anything in there, and it can go straight to the Hacienda to pick up what it needs. I just think it's being a little bit of a problem if it's stuck there. I'll put the next fried plantain kitchen over down here, and I want to build up a couple more of these. Not those ones. What the hell, Captain?
Muchas gracias.
Oh, de nada. That's all I know. Get another home there, another home here. Oh, look at that. There's a nice little variation in them. So these guys have a little, like, garden. I like that.
There are a few things to bring up to the patron.
Okay, well, feel free to bring them up. I know Jester's very receptive to having a conversation with everybody. So, 100%, don't hesitate to bring stuff up. So, we are going to have to give them some of the hot sauce. But I do also want to see what the other policies are, because this is completely overhauled. Okay, clean environment regulation drastically reduces the environmental impact of heavy industries, which we don't have here. Local factory outlet regulation. All affects all New World clothing. Okay, this is not bad. Income per household, maintenance costs, workforce needed increases. Understood. But all these are also tied to the attractiveness of the island. So, goods consumption for ponchos and bombins and coffee, those are probably the most important ones. And then in-house production, you get an additional good once every 3 cycles. Residences gain bonus happiness from the Hacienda and the market. Okay, Lumberjack educational degree increases the efficiency of the attractiveness of lumberjack huts. Not really that fantastic here, but on other places, more than likely that's going to work. Vineyard Promotion Act, support your local craftsmen. Okay, so that's extra, what?
There's
Great
no
fertility?
forgiving. Never.
Ew, interesting. Okay. Great fertility would be provided. In the so those ones are okay, nice. Bonus happiness and residence, and we have a goods consumption reduction of wine, not bad. Cultural Conservation Acts reduces the amount of modern goods consumed by your inhabitant. Okay, this one is probably going to be the best, but on the flip side, we would have to. They would be taking in 75% additional sewing machines. Residences with a boxing arena and lanterns are fulfilled with provided with cinema and electric. What? That's worth it. At the end of the day, you can, like, mass produce a whole bunch of those sewing machines, so don't worry about that one. But for now, we can't even get anything in here. I think we would probably try out the clean environment regulation, because that's the closest one we have, followed by local factory output, or outlet, excuse me. This one is probably going to be the most important one on any of your New World islands. But if we want to start working on these farms, which I would definitely like to, we also do have animal farms now and New World farms. I think, okay, so potatoes, where's the brewery at? Okay, Hacienda Brewery. Wait. Did they change this? Okay, I still don't understand why there's a -10 penalty to this. I don't know. I really don't understand the rationale behind it, but it's not my choice, not my decision here to make. So I'm going to put this road going all the way in this direction. And I want to try to get some of the breweries positioned over here. So let's go and do 1 and 2 for the time being.
Celebrate your leadership.
And we need schnapps and we need hot sauce. Hot sauce better be a little bit faster than what it normally was. Okay, it is faster, I think. So that's still 30 seconds. Let's go ahead and get a Hacienda, an old world farm. Jesus Christ, can I speak today? No, I think I'm just too hyper. Potatoes, perfect. And let's get this built up. So that's at 64 farm fields. It's going to be a 1-to-1 anyway, so not a big deal. And they also did add in their own warehouses. So I do really like this little thing. But it does have a workforce tied to it. So Obrera workforce for this is going to kind of suck, but not a lot. It's okay. I can live with it. So what I'm thinking we do is the Hacienda can go all the way over to here. So we're going to want to have most of our farm fields and such over there. And then we'll try to get a couple more farm fields and such over here. But then save the middle for a bunch more homes. I like that idea specifically. Can I also do this? We're going to have a corner piece here. Yeah, because it won't do it naturally. Okay. Over to about here for now. And then I also want to get this going. That should be enough schnapps for them. I don't think the regular homes are consuming. No, they're not. And then I'd like to snag another one of these, put it there. But I want you to change to the espaces. The espaces are going to be espaci. Oh, you're going to go right into that lumberjack hut, aren't you? Well, you know what? That's fine. I have to move this thing anyway. It's in a really bad place. I didn't like it when I put it down initially, and I'm totally happy that I just got rid of it. No, don't please stamp here. There we go. Okay, so we should be seeing some of that start up as well. How fast is this? Okay, you are the problem. Understood. So 2 minutes for that, for 1 minute. So they didn't change it. That is still pretty much the exact same. How far can we go? We can get one more of the espaces. And this is only, like, obviously temporary until we get tractors and such going. And we will absolutely be sharing that technology with our friends here at Galecrest Isle. 150%. They are doing so much for us, and we should definitely assist them with this. So we are giving them the schnapps right now, which is wonderful. And I want to just check to see if this one's working now. Okay, perfect. You were chugging a little bit, game.
In one of your factories.
For the love of Christ, why is it always the care packages facilities?
A fire broke out.
Oh, okay. No, just casually blow up again right in front of me. No, that's fine. Where's the fire station? Oh, there's one there conveniently. Let's put another one like right behind it, maybe. Yeah, I honestly think I'm going to have one of the brigade institutes at this point. It's crazy. The one place that likes to blow up the most are these ones. Don't take the sausages and the water to a place that's blown up. What the hell? There are 3 of them that are now on fire. Don't catch on to these ones. I'm so surprised that this is the one area. This is where it's blowing up the most. Not in this cluster. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. Okay, I want to try to get some of those corner pieces. This is one of the corner pieces there, and okay, this kind of looks weird. What happened here? I think they naturally just okay. All right, I ain't gonna question it. If it works, it works. And bring that up to there for now. And I'm also gonna probably do the exact same thing over on this side. Yeah, I want to get another one of these gates and put it over here. Wait, is it facing outward? Yeah, it is. Okay, just to make sure. And that's pretty good, so it's not like right up against their homes. I wouldn't like that. I don't want like a barrier wall right next to our homes. Go all the way there and there. Looking pretty good. And you know, they are looking kind of piratey, not gonna lie. So that should be enough hot sauce for these guys.
The fire left ruins behind.
No kidding. 2 ruins.
Your
Thank you.
city has grown more beautiful.
Thanks, clown. Could have dealt with that yourself, but no, I just had to get involved all the time. Let's get a couple more of their homes built up right behind them. But some over here. Where are the ruins? There's a glitch happening with this one. I don't know where it's referring to. What ruin? Oh! Okay. Nope. There's no glitch there at all. Hey, it's a beer festival over here in Castrum Catriona. Nice! Nice, we like that. We like that, absolutely. Okay, back over to our home here. We need some banners in the back. And it's a good thing that we can just put down Hacienda streets and not have to worry about like there being a max limit on them. I always despised the max limit for these. But why did the roads change like that? I have no clue. And I can't like click on them to fix it up, so I guess we'll just leave it as is. I do kind of like these cobbled roads a little bit more now that I think about it. Especially if it's causing that to happen. Yeah, hold up. I'm going to change it. One moment. Bring that to there. Bring that to there. That there and that there. And I'll tell you why. Because now everything is looking relatively the same-ish, right? But because it's also looking the same, you can take individual bits and pieces out. Because now it's all roads. So like maybe one there, that will kind of mess with it. This side's a little bit small. But what I'm essentially trying to get at here, we'll get rid of this piece. If we go over to Fiesta Pack, right, we can put down some of these trees right in the middle of the road, and it still looks as if, you know, it's all just one big walkway area, which I really do appreciate. So I'm also going to get rid of this road in the back here then. And I'm going to just put this in the middle. Yeah. That looks a lot better. Okay, how we doing here? Yeah, they didn't have the road connection, so they just were upset for a little bit of time, but now we'll be okay. I'll still keep this main road, I think, is not a bad one, and then eventually, like, maybe through here, I'll have a road like this, perhaps. Or we can do this. We can have the road come through here and then attach over to this side. Yeah, and if we want to change this, we definitely can. Let's bring a whole bunch of the walled segment over there and some over to this side for now. So I do want to try to get some of the other homes and fields and all that good stuff. Okay, when will you guys upgrade? What do they want us for happiness? Okay, so rum is always going to be a thing. Chapel, we should definitely put down the chapel ASP. Chapel, chapel, chapel. And you know what? A chapel even, like, if you position them right, you can make a really nice looking settlement here. I love playing around with haciendas because they're just so fun. They're a lot of fun. One of my favorite DLCs, quite frankly, is haciendas. These are kind of beefy, but I'm going to build a long row of this, and I'll probably move you now, because I want to get a double set of these. So then I'll put the chapel like right here, and then I'll also put a police station right in here. Change that out, and then change this out. We also do need a fire station, but I'll put the volunteer firefighters, perhaps. Yeah, it'll go through
Ceasefire
here.
has ended.
And let's get a road going down. Let's do this. Oh, you know what we can do? This is a little area that we could potentially have for the Hacienda itself. Let's see if it'll work out nicely. We want to bring it to about here, and then we're going to go down. Maybe have like a farm or something over in this side. Now I'm kind of rethinking this whole wall segment. I'm not sure if I'm feeling it as much as I did before, but nevertheless, we're going to play around with it as much as we need to. All right, and we can upgrade some of these houses, so I want to see what all these guys are going to look like. Can you upgrade too? Thank you. I'm going to do it all en masse. That's not even funny. That is so pretty. No way.
It's exactly like I imagined.
Me too, honey. It's so pretty. I love it. It's so cool. Oh, man. I don't like that this home is tilted, though. What happened to this dude's farm? They're so pretty. I love the individual homes. Yes. Okay, so they want a bunch more stuff here. So tortillas, as always, atole's fine, coffee's fine, bombins, soy machines we knew, chewing gum, oh god, that's the bane of my existence, and violence. So wait, they can make that here? Really? Or maybe we have to bring that in via some other route, perhaps? Maybe. But that's a really cool start. And then these guys more than likely have the exact same thing. But I want to try to get a lot of like the guys that are within the Hacienda grounds to be at the Oberas and potentially artistas over here, and then downgrade these guys to just keep them at the pirate workforce. Why are these guys not pirates? What the heck happened there? Now, what other thing? Okay, Atole, we're going to need to have another one of the farms, and we're going to need some corn, I believe. We can do something like this. We can put this guy on its side. Yeah, the wall ain't doing it for me here. I want to utilize the space, though. We might be able to make a nice-looking park area. Yeah, why is that happening? Hold up. I'm going to fix all of this. I'm going to fix all of this. While I do appreciate it being the border one, I think it probably would be better. Where is it? It probably would be better to either A, get rid of it entirely in favor of just having this one, or wait a minute, where's that other one? Give me a second. Let me cook here for a moment. Get rid of that. Let me cook. I promise you, like, it'll probably look a little bit better as to what I'm thinking. Because, essentially, the Phantom Circus Brigade has learned a lot from the Imperium, okay? And in the Imperium, we like our architecture. And that also involves columns. It involves columns. Which is why we have all these Hacienda colonnades. And that looks a lot better already. Oh yes, honey. Absolutely. This is looking a lot more prestigious. I love this a lot more. And you know what? In the spirit of Anno 117 coming out soon, I think it just makes sense. I really think it just makes sense. That's pretty. So what I think we're gonna do over in this little spot is we're gonna build a nice little farm. Yep. I like it. I like it a lot. And we have a lot of cool ornaments because the Fiesta Pack is one of my absolute favorites. It is very basic in some regard, but nevertheless, we can still do a lot of stuff with it. And I absolutely love being able to make little farmers markets and stuff like that in this game. I think it's a lot of fun. And even though it does have a lot of repetition to it, The repetition that comes from this pack is not bad. You can work with it very easily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that little piece. I'm going to put the sun well kind of sort of in the middle. And I do want to try to put a couple of these trees around too. Looking really nice and pretty. And then also, same goes with some palm trees that have some seating areas, even though we have like one dude that's sitting down there already. And then when you do this, you can kind of just like fill out the additional spots here. So have that there, and then maybe you have this guy here, followed by this guy right over here. Nice little spot. We already have a statue in the middle there, so we don't need to spam it. But what I do want to try is perhaps getting like a nice little bench right over here, and then traditional terracotta to finish it all out, and boom, you have a nice little New World type forum right over here. Sorry, your Hacienda. And people can walk straight through. They don't have to go through the splendid gateway, even though it would be nicer if they did. But I think it looks really nice overall. And the more I'm building in here, the more I'm disliking the road itself. So I'm going to get rid of this road again, because I am the indecisive clown here. And because it's all using bricks anyway, I can just go ahead and do this. Yeah, this looks a lot better when you put down just the normal pathway. And then get rid of this, because I don't think we need that quite yet. And we're going to do the exact same thing in the back here as well. I definitely think the colonnades look a lot better than what we were starting off with. Guaranteed, they look a lot better. And this is also increasing our attractiveness, which is what we honestly want. So can we get one of the policies going? Yeah. I mean, explosion chance minus 100%. I take that. Yep. We take it. We take it, because my luck with explosions is just terrible. Perfect. Over to there. Over to there. Looking good. How are you guys doing?
Sing about it.
Nice, dude. I'm glad you're happy. Why are you not upgrading? What the problem is? There's plenty of ponchos. Oh, there's not enough of the hat sauce, which I want to imagine is the problem because this the espaces are the problem. So maybe we just have here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put down another of the hot sauce factories right there, and we're gonna have to probably have like 2 more of the spice farms.
What can I do for you?
You can get to work. That's what you can do for me. See if we can make it look a little bit nice here. I didn't necessarily want to build it over here, but it is what it is. Yeah, that's a 64. Bring that to there, and then we're going to build the road straight through and over in here. So that's going to be more. I think the only problem is going to be really dealing with the spices and the hot sauce itself, because that's what takes the longest. But what I can say is if we fix this up just a little bit, then we'll be able to put some more of these homes down. Oh, no, we can. We can already put some of the homes down. I don't want them all looking the exact same, though. I will change them up. I'll change them up. One here. And I think that's fine. We can probably put some, like a little palm tree or something. You know what? I really like these trees. And we can have a nice little seating arrangement there. It's really coming together. I like it. We're going to need some more schnapps too, I would imagine. Right? Because we did build a lot more. Where are the schnapps at? Snap, 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 snap. Yep. So another one of the potato farms, and then we're going to need another one of the breweries easily. Hacienda range hasn't increased too much, but it is also impacting all these guys, which I do like. So at least the explosion chance is a lot less. God bless. I'm going to fill this out. Might as well. That'll look kind of cool over there. Another brewery. We're going to have this guy. You know, we can put it like right behind the chapel. I think it's not bad. I'm going to change up the position of this. What the hell did I just put down? Oh, that's an open pit coal mine. Whoops. Fat fingered that one. And I want to have another farm right around it. Another potato farm. That was just close enough. Yeah, just bring that to, like, about there. It's way larger than what it needs to be, but I kind of like doing this. Like, tucking it in. Looks a lot better. And we'll bring the colonnades further down this direction and some down this direction. And we're essentially just going to hug it around. Very cool. I like this row of homes. I'm just loving this idea overall. Okay, I want to get these guys upgraded to the Obreras as well. Very pretty back here. I love these homes so much right now. I absolutely love this mod. It's gorgeous. It just does something. So when this starts up, we'll be able to get these homes also upgraded. We might, just for roleplay purposes, say that these guys are indeed the jornaleros that are working on these fields. So we'll just keep them as is.
Ceasefire has ended.
Everyone's just having ceasefire out the wazoo, man. It's crazy. Why do they all have to keep fighting each other? There are additional stuff with the haciendas that we haven't looked at quite yet. So there are the hacienda animal farms, which I'm curious how this kind of works. How far can we go over here? Not any further. Okay, so that's that barrier. Let's take a look-see at this, because I'm kind of curious. Okay. So, we have alpaca wool, beef, Nandu leather. Oh, cool. Okay. Wool, goat milk, and beeswax. Okay. Well, if we want to start off with the tortillas and all that stuff, we definitely are going to need the beef. It is one just massive powered pasture.
It's all prepared.
What do you want? Really, dude? Lack of electricity supplying throughout... Okay, well... That's weird. I don't even know why we're having a lack there. -5, and then that reliable partnership with Carl Leonard from Mushing deepen with new contracts. Sure, whatever. Doesn't matter. And then the silo can go here. That's a lot nicer. You only have the one field, but it is ginormous. It's still the same speed, like it's not going to be doing a hell of a lot more. But I'm curious, are the other ones the same?
I had a job unpicking old roads once.
Good for you. Select recipe. Let's go with alpaca wool, just hypothetically. Yeah, so it is one big field, regardless. That is really nice. I'm digging that for some odd reason. I'm kind of digging that.
Iluso always watches the horizon.
Yeah, you better, because your empire's about to crumble. And I will enjoy laughing every single second.
Why survive when we can thrive?
Right. You guys are going to be drinking or having a lot more hot sauce, aren't you? I mean, they can possibly drink it. I don't know. The spice... Why is it this bad? Hello? That's 2 minutes. You're shifty. Okay, that's why. So it's increasing the speed. I didn't see that. Productivity bonus by 20%. Explosion chance -100. That's why it's taking forever. Well, not necessarily. It's taking forever because the timers are garbage. But that's besides the point. We have enough corn coming out here. We do. So we can definitely get some to the silo, right? I don't know why it's not collecting anything. It does scare me from time to time when the game decides it wants to do that. Can we upgrade them?
A competitor raised a settlement.
Good for you. Or I should say good for that competitor. How many schnapps do we have? And are you... What? Oh my god. Is it glitched out again? Fast forward it. It's not even working. Okay, hold on. Get rid of that. That one is working. This one wasn't. Okay. Now we should be fine, right? What is happening right now? There are certain things, like, even with this full output storage, like... I don't know what the hell it's talking about. Only 2? What the heck is happening? I'm not even certain what's going on. Should we put down a warehouse close to it? Is that what it's telling us? I think that's what it meant. Okay. So, if this is a lot larger, if we can just get rid of, like, maybe that much, is that still good? That's at 62. But that fits in perfectly. I kind of like this. Alright, hold up. I'm going to get rid of this section of the road. And I'm going to plop this thing down in there. And then you are going to fill out the farm fields right there. Thank you. And then get rid of this one, because I have a feeling I'm going to have to get another one of these farms positioned right next to it. I don't necessarily want to put cattle farms over down here, but we're going to need them for tortillas anyway. Where should I put it exactly? Maybe here. Yeah. Get another silo, put it right over here. And then put down the big pasture right next to it. This is a lot nicer. I love this. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put down Seeds of Change right in here. Hacienda haystack. We can have a shed. That's nice. We have some crates. And we have... Let's get the cobble one. Bam. Perfect.
You've got potential, and Beryl knows how to wring it out.
Where is it? It's at Saint Cyr? Sure.
Got to do what we can to get by.
Well, okay. Where are my ships? They're right
The
over here.
non-aggression pact has ended.
Okay.
Fleet awaiting orders.
Go and destroy this frigate. And then bring it back to good old Beryl. What are the warnings here? Non-aggression pact with Jean has ended. I kind of want to keep doing that.
My people deserve better.
What? Are you serious?
Don't you try to play me.
Are you kidding me?
Now's not a good time.
Are you high?
I pride myself on that good grace.
Yeah,
No
that's what I
matter-
thought. Sit down. You're getting a gesture of
A
imperial
competitor
goodwill.
raised a settlement.
Can you upgrade the Hacienda warehouses? No, you can't. But I do like this a lot here.
I had a job unpicking old rope once.
Let's get a road going around this. Oh. So this is right up against the barrier. Okay. Can't do anything more. But what I think I'd like to do is just get the colonnades positioned all the way up to there. Right? I'll get like maybe a tree or two over in this spot. Let's get some stands along the road too. Send me a piece of that corn for later. Maybe we get a couple of the smaller homes over here too. Yeah, I like that. 1 and 2 and 3. And I can probably... Oh. I'll do this. I'll do this. Big brain. Hell yeah.
I wouldn't call these lean years.
I want to make the houses look different. Where's the dude with the farm? Yeah, there you go. There you go. Very nice. Very nice indeed. And I also want to fill out this side. So just bring out the colonnade all the way through here. And that is a pretty nice looking Hacienda spot right there. I like it. I want to upgrade these guys. They're going to be looking so sick. How come we can only get 2? Is it because they're really like... Oh, because we need a lot more bricks. Okay, so we need to hold off on getting a
Wise
lot
to
more
take
of the
time
bricks.
to learn the nuances.
Wait a minute. So there's probably not enough clay coming out to justify this. Let's get another one of the clay pits built up. Need 100. Why are they fluctuating? Fried plantains again. Okay. So you can go here. Another fried plantain kitchen. I think those 3 are just fine. It might be the fish oil now that's the problem. Fish oil. Where the fish oil at? Yep, definitely fish oil. Okay. Can't build it right in the front here. So what I think I'm going to do is over down here, we're going to have the fish oil. Unless I want to get the next spot over here to have fish oil. Yeah, I'll just do it for now. Wait, we can have a gold washer in here? No shot. How fast is this thing? 30 seconds for some gold ore? No way. That's the fastest you can get gold, period, dot the end, that I've seen. Unless you, like, put a whole bunch of items and such to it. Okay, no, screw this. I'm getting gold out of it. No, no way. Okay, well, that's every 15 seconds. So this entire harbor area right here is going to need fish oil factories. Okay. That's going to kind of suck because it's going to reduce our island attractiveness a lot. So that's 4. And then I'm going to get rid of this thing. Okay, so by doing that, that's enough fish oil coming out for the fried plantain kitchens. All right, good, 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 good. And can you make it all the way there? You can. Perfect. So we're getting enough fish oil out of here to justify that. Yeah, that makes sense because they're just, yeah, for sure. Next thing that I do want to try to work on is getting some more corn. But I would also, just for the time being, also like to fill this spot out just to get the entire Hacienda grounds set up. Looking all nice and pretty. It does look a little wonky, but as our population size here increases, I'm also going to be expanding the whole Hacienda itself. Like over here, I'm not married to where this colonnade is at all, so we're probably going to change it. And all of these, along with those farms, can definitely be changed out to Hacienda type farms. Or we can just have a whole bunch of the homes over on this side. There might be a little bit of a hiccup, though, because the farther you go away, even if you're within the radius of said Hacienda, if you're very far away, like down here, you may not be able to get the full advantage of the Hacienda condition itself, which is what they need. I don't know if this mod changes that, but we can definitely take a look-see at it when the time comes. I want this entire block to upgrade on at once. So we need to have...
You give me pride.
At least 20 more bricks in there. But then let's get that corn going.
Where did you say you come from?
Can't... You know what? Let's put another corn farm right over here. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is actually looking quite nice. We'll probably need one more if I'm being completely honest with you. And, nope, not two. Not two, bad.
Hola.
What's up, dude? Bring that to there. The reason why I'm saying that is because we're... What's happening
Still
here?
waiting for it to arrive.
Oh, because of you? Oh, Lord, you over... Okay, okay. Hold on. I can fix that. I can fix it. There we go. Reason why I'm saying we have the two is because this one is going to be filling up the silos. And if we have another 2, we can put it towards the tortilla maker itself. And that'll bring in a whole bunch more obreras. And where are we going to put the tortilla maker? Can we put that here? I guess we could have put the fried plantain kitchen. Let me see if I can fix this spot out a little bit. Can we put this here at any point? No, we can't. I want to put it in the town somewhere. I definitely want to do that. Yeah, let's put the fried plantain, or I'm sorry, the tortilla maker. Let's put it right here. And we're going to be at minus 55 until we get some tortillas out. But we should have beef, and we definitely do have corn. So I'm happy about both of those. Where are you going to grab it? Oh, you're going all the way down here to the charter harbor? Okay. Wait a minute. You don't need guns for these? Really? So... yeah. Okay. Well, that's kind of interesting. We do still need the influence costs. You know what we could do? We could have a whole bunch of pirate flame monitors. That'd be kind of sick. What's this one? Oh, we need like one more influence point. Understood. And we need just a couple more bricks and then we'll be able to get that going. Yeah, I know. Because the Hacienda warehouses also do need to have umbrellas working in them, so that is part of said problem. What I think I'm going to do is, as much as I like the murals and as much as I like these banners, I prefer Jester's banners a lot more. And I'm going to work to change up some of the stuff in the front here. Yeah, let's put tree, 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 and tree. And you know the cool thing is,
If I am deeply prejudiced.
if you're deeply prejudiced, dude, get the hell out. We don't deal with that here in the Imperium. Absolutely not. Nope, no way. And you know what is really cool? The purple on the trees. It's not the exact same shade as the Phantom Circus Brigade's banner, but it is looking mighty fine. Let me be very frank in saying that. Let's put a statue there, and then maybe I can put one. It's not the exact same spot. We can put one like right here. Have some seating around here. Oh, you know what? Missed opportunity for a little bit of time. Perhaps this can work. I'm not sure. But we got some cannons around here. Cannon. Cannon. Great. Let's get another pirate cannon like right there. Crow's nest. Okay, we definitely need to put down some of these ornaments. I'm gonna get rid of this home.
Your people are rioting.
What the hell? What the? You guys were just now having a whole festival. Now you're pissed? What's happening here?
You create a monster.
Huh? Okay, well, you know what? Where's my police station? There you go. It was like all the way down here. Not that skin. Yeah, just put this down and get these people under control. I have to get back here and see what the hell is going on. Oh, minus 59 on our worker workforce because they're rioting. That's fantastic. Won't let me just enjoy the game. The game always has to just pop up later on and be like, hey, you remember me? Yeah, I'm actually the one in control here, by the way. Crow's nest. We have some legendary loot. I'm going to put it down at, like, interesting spots. One there. One here. Was this one interesting rock formation? No. Can we put down this here? We probably could have if I get rid of these homes. But what we can do is put down, like, some hammocks right here. There's a hammock there. Guardian of the Cove? No. There's, Captain's tent. There we go. That's the one I was looking for. Captain's tent right there.
A sharp one.
Okay, good for you. Tiki torch. You know what? Also missed opportunity. I completely forgot about these palisade gates and the rope fences. But we're also going to need some sand. There we go. That's a nice little spot right there. What the hell happened with you? Did I ever mention how much I despise the sound that comes out of the tortilla maker? Hammock right there. See, like, no, just listen to it. Just humor me. You hear that? Like, I don't know about... Yeah, I don't know about that one, champ. Sorry. I just... Nope. Okay. Over here to upgrade these homes. Let's see if they've changed. They look the same as the base game, but obviously you can upgrade and downgrade them.
A new milestone.
That's really sick. They look the same for the most part, but I love it. I absolutely adore it. So we're getting some of the tortillas out. Okay, so the atole is something that we're going to have to make. I hope I'm saying it correctly.
A new milestone.
I think what we'll have to do is set that up over here. And we have tea homes. Cool. I kind of want to see that. Let's have these guys upgrade into them. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, so what do you guys want? You want tortillas as well? Okay, and you want some bread and cheese. All right, well, those are just basics. Yeah, everyone deserves to have some bread and cheese. I need... Where to go? Over here. You put this all down through here. Thank you. Yeah, that looks rather nice. So you have like a big piratey type area, and these guys can also go into the tea homes as well, which is really nice. This looks very like Roman-esque to my eyes, so yeah, definitely it's hitting different. It's hitting different. Did we have the opportunity to get to this one? No, we need 700. Okay. But now, what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to get those 2 river slots that have the gold. Because we love gold in this household, right, kids? Absolutely. Let's get that gold washer. We don't have enough of the Onoleros, but whatever, let's go. Because it's 30 seconds to get some freaking gold out of the ground. That's insane. I might have upgraded a little bit too much, but at the same time, the plan was to downgrade these guys in the town slowly but surely. So I'm actually fine with this. I am actually totally fine with this. I wanted primarily to be pirates and such down here, which we have the pirate shacks. And then up in here, this is where we're going to have like the Obrera homes. That works for me. So is the fried plantains getting better at all? Please tell me it is. Where is the fried plantains at? No shot, dude. It's so terrible. What is happening with this? I need to get some tractors over here, ASP. We're going to also move all of these plantain plantations probably back here. Or we can, yeah, we don't have any more room over there. A lot of space is being taken up by the fact that we have a lot of the lumberjack huts around here. And we need to get some supply lines over here to start trading with them. And because Jean is being a textbook idiot, I can't trade with him either.
I could have lit up the barbecue.
You can, but you're being a textbook idiot, like what I just said. Every time I'm like, hey, give me a quest. No, screw you. Let me give you some money. You throw it back in my face. So you're the problem, not me. Thank you. Have a nice day. Unless she's got something cool.
We would welcome more volunteers.
Well, not particularly. She does have a cargo
We
ship
can
for
make it
sale.
work.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna get this one, and I'm telling
yeah,
you
report
why.
in.
I have some ship skins for this. There's a tramp steamer. Yes. That's sick. Is it only those two? If so, I want
Cargo
this one.
stations.
Okay, great. So, here's what we're gonna do. The steamed bream is gonna bring over a whole bunch of wood from Castrum Catriona, because I know we have a bunch here. So I can stop getting all this junk from here and open up a lot more space. Wait, you know what? It probably would be a great idea if I actually put the ship on it, you know? Okay, so these 2 spaces not in there. Okay, and do we have one set for here at the moment? No, we do not. So you are going to be a new group. And this is going to be renamed to Galecrest.
Your streets are safe again.
Galecrest Isle. Perfect. So that's going to go on the Galecrest Isle route. Where'd it go? Oh, you fast already. I love this ship skin. This is also from a mod, and it's a very simple one. It just changes the ship skin for the cargo ships, which is very pretty. I love it. And I'm going to use it. All of our cargo ships are more than likely going to look like this. That way I can differentiate between ours and the AIs. I don't know if the small one has it as well. And a conveniently placed flagship
We
over
would
here.
welcome more volunteers.
Is this... I mean, it is the flagship, but is it going to mess with the Endeavor? I don't really want to change it up. How much is the small
If we
one?
strike against La Corona, we have to make it count.
Yes, I agree. 100%. And because of that, I'm buying the small guy.
New orders.
Okay, so the small one does not have the ship skin to it, but nevertheless, having a little small cargo ship over in this region is not a bad idea. And we're going to get it with this skin. Okay, so you are going to, excuse me, if I can
Cargo
click on it,
stations.
I'm going to head over here back to Galecrest Isle with the little guy and just big chill. So we've done a lot of work today. I definitely love this hacienda. I'm absolutely loving this town altogether. I'm going to get this clay pit built up along with the small warehouse. So I think the plan for next episode is going to be really get up in here. So like the hacienda grounds have definitely expanded. What we want to do is we want to try to move all of these farms out into areas that we have all the lumberjack huts. Because now that we're bringing in wood from the old world, it's going to be a lot easier, and we're going to have a lot more room to deal with all this stuff. And, you know, that's a lot of workforce allocation, if you really think about it. There's 10 in each one of these, and there's a lot of lumberjack huts around here. I'd rather focus more on getting, like, the gold out of the ground now, which is very, very, very fast, along with getting these farms to be a little bit more optimized. But I think that our hacienda over here in Galecrest Isle is looking mighty fine. I think my favorite spot in this particular location is definitely the behind the hacienda itself. I love those individual homes. They just hit different. It's so pretty. I'm loving this build. I'm loving this series, and I hope you guys are as well. So until next time, my friends, thank you so much. Please consider like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell button, sharing it with your friends. And I'll catch you on the next episode, my Rantians.